Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly update. This is for the week of September 24th. Not a lot to report this week. I just want to give you a quick recap. So last week we covered chapters 11 and 12, talked about the fundamentals of organizing, division of work. We also had our second quiz covering topics 4, 5, and 6, which were those tactics of planning, the tools of planning, and managerial planning. Overall, the class as a whole did really, really well. There weren't any questions that were overly missed by the class in general, but if you do have any questions about your quiz, please let me know. I'll be happy to sit down and review that and take a look at it with you. All of your quizzes are open and available for you to go back in and review, so I strongly encourage you to do that. And if you find something that's inconsistent or something that you have a question about, by all means, please, please, please let me know. 2 points that I want to make real quick. The first one concerning your group case scenarios. I sent out an email earlier, but by now your groups should have at least contacted each other and started working on an outline for your group case scenario. If your group would like to meet with me to talk about that, that's perfectly fine. Please email me. We'll set up a time to discuss that as a group. But you should be working on that right now. I know the deadline's a little over a month away, which, like I have here, sounds like a long time, but it's really, really not. It will get here before we know it. Again, you can find the criteria either linked up here on the newsfeed, or if we navigate to content and we go down to assignments, we'll see case scenario, and then you'll have some descriptions here of the overall presentation requirements. And then if you scroll on down into the instructions module, you'll see a video recording covering the case scenario expectations as well as the grading rubric. So please make sure to view those. And we'll also have peer evaluations that are due as well when the assignment is due. And the midpoint peer evaluations are going to be due during week 6, which is the week of October 1st. I'll make another announcement, but those will be accessed here under the Team Builder and Peer Evaluations submodule. So make sure that you're aware of that. The other thing I just wanted to review quickly, as I always do, just the course outline. Make sure that we're all together on what week we're on, what's going on, what are we doing. So if we'll scroll down, here's last week where we had our quiz, the topics we covered. So now we're into week 5, week of September 24th. This week we're talking about chapters 13 and 14. So dealing with quality improvement, quality management, and then talking about how we delegate authority out and hold people accountable. So your assignments for this week, we have our Harvard Business Review article for you to review the survival guide for leaders and the associated discussion board that goes along with that. Now that is due Sunday, September 30th at 11:59 p.m. We've gotten a lot of responses in so far, and I've been keeping up with what's going on the discussion board. It looks like a lot of great conversation is happening. We also do have quiz 3 this week, and that's going to cover topics 7, 8, and 9. So if we look back through the syllabus, that's going to cover topics from last week, including fundamentals of organizing and division of work, and then a topic from this week surrounding delegation of authority and accountability. That, again, is due Sunday, September 30th at 11:59 p.m. along with your discussion board. And then just looking down the road into next week, what we're going to be covering, chapters 15 and 17, you'll have your next discussion board due that Sunday, and then your midpoint peer evaluations due. These do not factor into your grade, but it's merely to give your team members a pulse on how they're doing in the group, if there's something that they need to work on to be more interactive, because your final peer evaluations will factor into your final case scenario grade. So again, if your group has any questions regarding the case scenario, what's expected, the expectations, please let me know. Everyone, I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you back here next week for the weekly update.